Hello, everybody. Welcome back. What's up, Allie? What's up, Makar? How you guys doing? Was just watching VOD. Which VOD were you watching? Let's put my glasses on here so I don't have to worry about this headache persisting. I just took something for it, so I'm hoping that will immediately knock it down. Do it this way, do that. Put that back up there. Fantastic. So, we don't have anything special going on today. We actually just started a war today, so we will have a war tomorrow. War day from a few days ago. I gotcha. I need to take a look at your basement car. I need to see how far you are into 14, because I know not long ago you were asking me about that and heroes and if you should stick around at 13 or not. I meant to take a look at your base. Are you actually in Legends, or are you just under Legends and you're farming around there? So you're Town Hall 13 heroes. Max 13 just started 14 not that long ago. Very dope. Just under Legends. I got you. What's up, Cop? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How are you doing, brother? Very nice. So I see you took my advice on grinding the heroes. For some reason, I thought you sent it and you went ahead and did some more. No, that's what I want to do here. So we're still, I finished them. Dope. So we're still trophy pushing, right? I've only been 3-starred once today, so I think we have a real good chance at going plus and plus, hopefully a lot. Jay's up to 5716. So I got to get in that 5700 range today is what I'm hoping for. Doing good. What about you, man? I'm doing fantastic. I had last week I actually programmed myself a workout with a buddy of mine. Had a fantastic lift, and I'm hoping to repeat that tomorrow. For some reason, I'm one of those people, I always work out better with somebody. So I'm feeling fantastic. Should be good for this war. Got to learn some attacks. That's okay, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to learn. You'll have plenty of chances. In fact, I actually use the attack I was telling you about, the Royal Champion dive. I use it. So you can get a good idea on how it works just from watching this. Although what you'll target will be very different. Get these Teslas out of the way. At least get there. Give Clash Drag Scenery. I'm waiting for it to return for next month. I love it. $50 though. Yeah, I mean that's the issue with the scenery, right? No, I don't have it, man. I couldn't justify spending that amount of money on a scenery for myself. I just couldn't make myself do it. I wanted to because the scenery's dope, but ain't no way I can justify that. You know? Like, I got a kid that I need to spend the $50 on as opposed to the game, you know? Kinda can't believe that made it that far. We'll do that. I do get the town hall out of that. I have a nice slowdown right here. But my troops are a little split. So let's see where it goes. Oh, I really needed that to go down with the fucking... with him still alive there. You're anything for Little Shed? He's doing good. He's been a little bit of a butt today. He's not wanting to sleep right now. But it's definitely time for him. What's up, Hyper? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Got supercharged and traps up at Town 16. Hopefully be a 17 next month. Fucking W's, buddy. That's what we love to hear. That's exactly what we love to hear, man. Damn, see, I fumbled here. This might have been one of those that I'd have been better off going, Ooh. You know, that's something I need to do with one of my next accounts that goes Town Hall 17. I need to do an upgrade guide for it. Town Hall 17 is really confusing for a lot of people. Did you design those walls yourself, or is there a website that does it? Want to get Makar done in walls too. So I actually, we have a guy here who did it for me some time ago. Where's he at? Where's he at? Buck. He actually did it for me. Buck is fantastic. He did his own. He's got himself a little crown on there. He did this. There's a Superman one. Yeah. It was all Buck. Let's try the recall and see, because I fucked with it a little bit. I was at a loss yesterday. Still have found no high-level players for my clan. Might need to branch out if this next CW goes like the last one. Can you slide his Discord? He's in Discord. He's in server. You can find his same name, Buck QH. Now, I will admit he's an old man, so he's slow to respond, but you are absolutely welcome to hit him up. What happened last CWO with you, Cop? But yeah, feel free to message him or at him in the Let's Clash. Or you can message him privately if you prefer. And see if he'll do it for you. It's been a while since he's done it, so I don't know that he still will, but I mean, it can't hurt to ask, right? Okay, so do that. We're gonna do that. Took out a lot of the back end of that base, which is pretty nice. Crazy mismatches, and I was the only one 3-starring. That is a struggle that a lot of people have, especially just starting. I mean, it's so hard to find consistent players, because consistent players find a really nice home and sit there for forever. So it's very hard to do. I mean, we're probably, between both families, we're probably like 90, 100 people deep, give or take. I shot him a DM. Cool. He will look at it tomorrow. I don't know. At some point tomorrow, I'm sure. Like I said, he's old and Discord isn't the easiest for him, but he'll get back to you. 54, 5,500, man. You know, it's hard with a season like this. Normally, I would say that's definitely not peak for a 16. But the way this season's been with the event troops, man, it's just fucking weird. It's just impossible to say, you know. I would genuinely say probably not a lot higher than that 5,500 range. Probably 56, 57 is probably tops for a Town Hall 16 at the end of the season, which we still probably have like another week or so in this one, right? 5 days. So I wouldn't say that's the top, but with the event troops, you have no idea because you can't defend, right? During CWL, well, I need to move to Clan 2. So the way we do it now, Makar, is we actually have a handful of clans that we send people to. Woodshed 2 right now is in Master 2, buddy. So I really doubt you'd go there. You'd probably go to... you'd probably go to one of our Crystal clans. Probably Unbreakable, if I had to guess. I don't know off the top of my head, though. But, like, yeah, look at this. Isn't this some shit, by the way? Woodshed 2 is Master 2, and so is Woodshed 3. Woodshed 3 is also Master 2. Um, we have a bunch of clans in the family. The Gluttons and the Woodshed are the main ones. We're Champ 3, they're Master 1. Unbreakable's Crystal 2. Dang, I suck. You don't suck. You just took some time off the game. Unbreakable, if I had to wager, is probably where you'll go. If it's not Unbreakable, it's probably... No, not Camo. It might be something like... I don't know. You'll probably be in a Crystal League clan, is what I'm telling you. I think the Revive worked really well there, y'all. I am not going to front with you. I do have to be really careful with these dives, though, if I don't run a revive, though. Well, that was just... I mean, the definition of worthless. Oh, that's just depressing. Wasted those extra invis and didn't, How long does Town Hall 14 typically take? Don't really like the yellow walls. I want to get to Town Hall 15 ASAP. I don't think Town Hall 14 is a super long one. But honestly, it's been so long since I've genuinely gone through Town Hall 14. And even when I did, the game was totally different, right? It should be relatively short. I mean, it should be, depending on if you do the gold pass and stuff. I mean, it should be a month or two. It should not be very long, I don't think. I wouldn't imagine, anyway. Again, I don't, been a while, though, right? Probably 2 to 3 months with gold pass. That's kind of my thought, but it's... I have no idea, though, alright? Like, I have an account that's about to be a Town Hall 14, but, like, it was Town Hall 13 for, like, 9 months, because it's, like, Super 5, right? So I don't play on it all that much. Cop, by the way, if you ever, if you leave, you got it, I get first dibs at you. If you're tired of running your own clan, I'm calling dibs. Or shorter if you buy the extra stuff from... Oh, yeah. Well, that's... I was never going to take that into account. Because that just depends on the offers you get and how lucky you get. This one's not going to be a 3-star, damn. Fucking gnats, man. Damn shame, man. What am I doing? I wonder if the attack just, I don't know if maybe I'm old again. Maybe I'm getting old, guys. Maybe I should just give in and do the Broom Witch thing, where I just spam Broom Witches. Get that air defense. We'll get a sweeper out of the way, that's nice. I always try so hard to skip those ricochet cannons. My second account is max out 14 going to 15. It took me end of May to mid-August. Free to play, bought the pass once on it. See now, that's probably a pretty good wager on how long it takes, right? Second account, he still probably gets to play on it a pretty good bit. I would take a wager that he's probably in the right ballpark. If it's your main account, maybe a hair faster, but you'd definitely be my first choice, my fucking man, right there. What attack are you using nowadays, Cop? Are you RC diving? Are you Hydra? What are you doing? Ooh. That's gonna be annoying though. Actually, that one's not gonna be that bad. That's not gonna be bad at all. Excuse me. Ooh, Lord. Am I gonna time fail? Man, am I? What? Ha? Maybe I should go back to the Stone Slammer and go like Stone Slammer riders. I say that as I'm about to 3-star this actually. But like I'm having a lot of instances where I'm not getting a lot of value out of those blimps because like I had Dragon Riders already on it, right? So like if that's the case, right, am I better doing something like this and just letting that be support halfway through for my army? Right? Like I'm trying to see where it fits in here. My Royal Champion's really going to walk herself out. That's mildly irritating. I wish I'd have looked at that a little better. Oof. Get the trip off that poison tower though, which is pretty nice. I am not going to lie. See, but now I didn't get the sweepers. I didn't get the value that I necessarily wanted. But I'm going to commit to that and see what happens here. So, like, I'll rage this to see if I just can't push through this town hall. And it actually looks like I'm going to. RC dive with roots and Valks, only thing I can consistently 3-star max town 17s with. But time is always an issue for me, buddy. That's the issue with Root Riders and Valks. Because you do that little RC, the Spirit Walk, right? And which is great, but if you get too carried away with the Spirit Walk, then you don't have enough time to place your troops. And even if you do have enough time to place your troops, you're really pushing it on time because they don't move that fast, right? That is a common problem we all have with Root Riders. That was a good attack, but I don't feel like that was a particularly good base. God, look at this, man. Mr. Weathers had 20 million gold looted. Not gold, elixir, sorry. Look at that guy. He is a madman. How did you guys do in the event, Cop? I'm already plus 18. And I'm down on attack. That's nice. Okay. Mono, Town Hall, and Eagle lined up as a bad base layout. I would need to see how close they are together. Lined up as in close to each other or a straight line? Jesus Christ, I'm doing it again. 13 mil total? Jesus, dude. If you want to, I can, you can come over and grab the scenery if you want. Here's my tag if you want to check it out when you get a chance. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. How much shit will I get if I E-drag tomorrow and 1 and 2 start? Probably none. I mean, like, realistically, like, if a lot of the people don't recognize you, which they probably won't, you probably won't get any. Except for me. I'll be probably the one giving you shit in the car. I promise you nobody cares. Maybe I'll message Clap and I'll be like, hey, if you see this guy 1 star, give him shit for it. No, you're not going to get any shit, buddy. I promise you nobody cares. God, and I had one of those where the dragons just went around the fucking outside of it, man. Jesus. These are the most frustrating, because I feel like I had a real chance here. Maybe I should have dove from this side. That was not a good attack by me. Okay, somebody's actually on who can do that. So let's do that. Let's take a look at his base. LGRP 8VO28. I was about to say, is this you? And then I saw the name and I was like, oh, I see cop in there. No, that's not bad. No, they're far enough apart. Think like a 16, Kyle, not a 17. Ideally, would I rather them be further apart? Like, the straight line doesn't matter, if that's what you're asking. I would personally prefer them to be a little further apart. You know, no, this is fine. I think I'm thinking like a 17, not a 16. No, this looks fine. The only thing you're subjectively weak to is the Yeti bomb. You know, so somebody brings a Yeti bomb into here, and they clone boom, boom, and then they can clone down boom, boom. And they could, in theory, get them all, but that's such a rare attack now with the Eternal Tome nerf. I think you're fine. So I think you're fine, Cobb. Town Hall 15 pet upgrade priority. At 15, Diggy and Phoenix. For sure. I would say it goes Yeti Phoenix. No, Diggy Phoenix, I'm sorry. Diggy Phoenix, and then Frosty, and then the Lizard is kind of like whatever. I've been getting Yeti Clone Blimp more and more lately. Diggy, Phoenix, then Frosty. Yeah, Frosty is the low man on the totem pole there. Between Diggy and who was the other one we just said? I'm getting old, man. Between Diggy and Phoenix is kind of a toss-up. That's kind of personal preference. I would rather use the Phoenix, but I don't use Diggy much anymore at 17, so that's why I say that. What's up, Ben? But like Diggy and Phoenix, like I wouldn't blame you if you went Diggy, and I don't think most people would blame you for going Phoenix either. I think they're pretty interchangeable. How are you doing, Benifer? Healer's keeping her alive, which is doing something. This was an awkward base. Where are we at now? 5707. Got two more. Where was Jay at? 5716. I gotta message Jay now. Because him, White Chocolate, and Sir Clap were racing. I think Clap is falling behind now because the rest of us are taking off a little bit. So I think he's purposely slowing down. Not purposely. I think he's just like, he sees it, you know. Ugh. God, we're only halfway to level 20. Can I tell you guys that I'm going to be so happy when Clan hits level 20? Hi, bro. Do you do base visits? Absolutely, Corey. Welcome to the woodshed, buddy. LVP. 9-0. Nope. 9-0. JY. 8. No. There is actually no max clan level. Theoretically, it could go on forever. But you get the level 20 banner. There's a banner for it specifically. So at 20, the banner doesn't change anymore. So he's at Town Hall 7. He's been in the Legends League. What Town Hall were you? Were you at Town Hall 7 in Legends? Corey the Savage, yeah. Got a whole bunch of these. He has a clan full of himself. Main account, I'd wager. Check me out on YouTube. Showcasing my Town Hall 7 donating journey. Road to 1K subscribers. Hey, yo, me too, buddy. Aw, dude. Aw, this is the dragon scenery you wanted, Makar. That's pretty dope. That scenery, yeah, I love the scenery. Yo, how do I get that? You spend money. Bro, I'll pay 50 right now. Come back to the shop. Alright, so Jay has one more defend left. I have two, but I have an attack left. Where? Haven't seen that as an option. It's not currently in the shop, it doesn't look like. That's going to be one that we have to wait for it to come back. Comes back in September, apparently. But it was $33. So if you want to spend that much on the scenery, go for it. It is pretty dope looking, though. It is honestly probably the best scenery they've come out with. That's so many sandwiches. That's some of the fattest shit I've ever heard in my life. And it's not wrong, but holy shit, buddy. Look at that. Oof. Sneaky, sneaky. Look at that shit right there. This one I should just, I mean, punch home. There should be little to no question about me dominating this one because of the value I got on that RC dive. So if it really does, and I might shit out of it because I see there's some splitting that I really didn't want. Like that, like that. I'm double splitting actually. Oh my god. Anything that could have gone wrong did. What pet should I be upgrading at 14? If you want to prioritize stuff that you're going to be using in future town halls, the unicorn. And after that, it's the owl, and then the rest of them are kind of who gives a shit. Because you won't use the yak, and you really won't use the you probably won't use the you definitely won't use Lassie. You also probably won't realistically use. I can't believe I fumbled this one. Holy shit! I'm so mad at myself here. But you'll occasionally use the owl and you'll use the unicorn a lot. So upgrade those two. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself for this one. I got so much value and fumbled the bag. Upgrade all because I will anyways in the future when I max everything. Well, prioritize the unicorn and the owl, and then after that, that's all you, buddy. Huh. What just happened to Darius? Why do you have 3 accounts just leave all at once? Well, there's one that went back to IR Smart. Just took them all back? When did they join? Did I not even see them? I did. I wouldn't pay attention. I dope. Let's send out one more of these. I'm so conflicted, man. So I actually have 2 defenses left. Jay only has 1. So Jay has an upper hand on me. I've been defending better than he has, though. So what I'm hoping, if I'm lucky, actually, I'm really just hoping that I just don't get attacked again. And we can just save it for tomorrow. That's really the hope here. Let's go Super 2. I think Super 2 actually fell out of Legends League. Nope. Yes, he did. Sad days are sad. I need to go up here, do this. Now we're going to do something a little different here. Because I really want to try... I've been thinking about this, because I tried it once kind of for shits and giggles. And it worked deceptively well. I want to try this. 3 throwers, a clone. Boom, boom. Boom, I guess. Excuse me. I guess we'll just do that. I feel like watching Harry Potter night. That's quite the fucking commitment. Go for it, though. We go Warden. We go Minion Prince. We go Royal Champion. I'm going to use this because I've tried this before and it was very odd, and it was oddly reminiscent to me. Is my base good? You mean like layout wise? I can double check. I don't have it committed to memory. No, you were in Fake Legends. Where are you at? You get 3-star on because I'm Town 14 Legends, or because it's bad. So here's the thing, right? Realistically, you're going to get 3-starred regardless. Let me show you something. You know how many times I have successfully defended an attack in my life? This account specifically, has been around since like 2013, right? So like almost the start of the game, right? Here's how many defenses it's won. 2,300 in like 12 years. You're not going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet on defense unless you're a max 17 or you just have a tricky base, like a double invis thing, which you can't have till even Town Hall 15. A good attacker is going to always 3-star you. There's just not a whole lot you can do about it. It's a shame, but it's sadly it's the truth. So there's nothing wrong with your layout. Your layout's fine. When you get into the spell towers, you can get a little tricky with it. But up until then, there's not a whole lot you can do. What's double invis? So like there are spell towers in the game now, and you can put invisibility spells on them. And so they make the certain parts of your base pretty invisible. I say pretty invisible. I mean it's just fucking invisible. We do that. So like, and I'm not saying that to like be dismissive. I'm saying that because like that's real. Like I find a base that I think's okay. I actually tend to lean towards double invis bases because occasionally they do trick somebody up. But other than that, right? It's like it's just good luck, have fun. Like you can try your best, but you're never going to be able to stand like that. And I mean that regardless of what town hall you are. Even at 17, right? Like my base gets 3-starred in war 90% of the time probably. And I have one of the better bases. And my base is maxed out. This attack worked out way better than I thought it was going to. Oh, I'm not in Legends League, Kyle. Damn it myself. It's okay. We'll get back into Legends. I need to do some farming. I don't think 3 needs it right now. I think 4 needs it the most. But we're going to get 2 back in the Legends. I just don't like being Town Hall 14. I don't know. It feels so low. I just want to get Town Hall 15 ASAP. Town Hall 15 feels like a big boy Town Hall. So I don't blame you, man. Town Hall 15 is a lot of fun if you ask me. Goat Shed, what's up, Poots and Pop? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. That hurts my heart a little bit, but that's okay. How you doing, brother? Upgrade that. Oof. One more upgrade. We got that maxed. Let's do that. I do need to work these supercharges a little better on this account. Whew. I was going to say, I'm surprised we don't have an Ali, but he is traveling, isn't he? He's in the States now. Alright, we're not in Legends. I don't have to attack the first base I see. I don't have to attack the first base I see. I got to remind myself of that. I'm so used to just not being able to click next. Get in there, not all the way, just a little bit. Yeah, see, this is why I like the throwers so much. Because no matter poison towers go off, all these giant bombs, throwers are staying alive. They don't have quite the range that the super archers do, but they're a lot more durable, so they're a lot more reliable for me to have in here. That harpoon thing is just munching on dragons. Yeah, it's a one of the seasonal defenses they're doing. Um, it's one of the worst ones, so I almost never paid any attention unless I'm in clan early. Because some people use it strategically, but you can actually use it to pull like your heroes in a really good position. For example, Jay, when he does RC dives, he actually likes to put his RC within range of it. It'll pull his Royal Champion and he'll drop invisibility spells on it. And now there's a Royal Champion in the middle of the base that can walk around because it'll be invisible because of Jay. It's pretty fucking dope. I don't use it that well, though. Multi-gear tower. Go ahead and get the last one of that done. Why not, right? Last of the supercharge there. Hey, old Hope. Hey, yo. Hope everybody having a great day. What's up, snoozing? It's like the Spider-Man meme as a defense? Kinda. So the way supercharges work, Makar, is that when you are max level, when your defenses are max level or whatever it is, you can actually supercharge them. It's a smaller upgrade. It's not as expensive. It doesn't take as long, and it gives a smaller buff. So, for example, these archer towers, they need 2 supercharges. I've already done 1. And it shows you the boosted stat in blue. So this one would give an extra 100 hit points. Same thing with it. This probably added 5 DPS or something like that. So it's not huge, but it's something. When you're maxed or close to, it's better than nothing. It's better than just sitting on the money. Just got home, 12-hour day. Lame, otherwise good. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right, snoozing. I'm sorry you had a long day, though. I know that's got to drag ass. I just worked 2 10-hour days back to back. And that's never my fun thing to do. It's a new thing we're doing at work. What's up, AT? How long until the next update? I think the next one for a new town hall is scheduled for December. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's confirmed yet. But I think that's kind of the running theory. How you doing, AT? Good morning, buddy. How's this Broomwitch season going? Defensively, I'm actually holding okay. Minus 1 or 2 days, I've done surprisingly well. I found an anti-Broomwitch base that I got from a different family clan, not one of ours. And I've been using it. It's actually worked surprisingly well for me. I should be in like 5,800 trophies, 5,900 trophies, but my attacks have been so subpar. Gonna hop off, watch Harry Potter. Good night, shit. Thanks for everything. No problem, buddy. Have yourself a good night. I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow. How are you doing with the Broomwitches, AT? Are you using them, or are you in the same camp that I am, that you don't use event troops most of the time? Damn it, look for bases, Kyle. You've been Mass Broomwitch fam or RC Walk? I'm not even using the Broomwitches, dude. I am not using Broomwitches at all. RC Walk Broom Witches, it's so goated, man. But I'm that person, right, where like if I don't use my attack regularly, I get rusty fast. So I'm always so scared to do the event troop thing, because then I'll have a really bad CWL because I'm used to a certain troop that's not there anymore, you know. So I stay away from it to stay sharp. Wow, my warden is on ground. No wonder he's dying so quickly. I've been wondering why is he dead behind everything else. A co-leader of mine saying that he'll use event troops is totally gay. I wouldn't say they're gay, but like if I get rusted, like I just it makes it harder for me to get back into the swing of normal Clash, you know. And I don't want that. I want to be able just like to fire up CWL, not be trophy pushed. I'm working fine. But I've got so many accounts at this point. Maybe I should anyway, just for shits and giggles, you know. Because you can just spam Broom Witches. It's just your muscle memory. I mean, that's fair. I agree. Total cornball. Jay, do you see what attack I'm using? Why am I typing to you? You're here. You'll get a slight lead on me if I get attacked again. If the defenses were even, you'd have a very small lead on me. Look at this, Jay. Super thrower blimp. Not super archers. We're doing throwers. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. This is such a dumb attack, but it feels so right for so many reasons. It feels less right when I clone all the Dragon Riders. Hey, you sexy mofo. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Gonna rush my hits today. Gonna use Broom Witches for the last time. Got a Clan Castle Cake save. Fair enough, fair enough. Squeaky, squeak, squeaking. I'm not speaking chipmunk, I promise. Oh, man. I need to get this account back in the Legends. That's some good loot right there. I wonder if I shouldn't, like, this and that. Put this in here so I really can focus down that, you know? 5 mil Supercharged Inferno Tower. Hey, that's not a bad call. Alright, let's do that. But I do want to get this account in the Legends so we can have some more Legends attacks tomorrow. With this, I want to try this attack strat with it. Like, I kind of want to test. I don't think this is going to be... I don't think this is a great strategy, right? But I think there's a world that this is worth using. Like, not quite as good as super archers right here, right? But, like, very effective. I could have triggered a poison tower there, and I'd have still gotten a similar value. Right, I wouldn't have to worry about them dying. Do something like that. There's no air defenses left now either. So I'm wondering if I should just come over here, go at that multi-archer. And just let that be my kind of deciding factor right here, go after that, and this whole here, hope I couldn't push through the rest of it. This just gives me Town Hall 15 vibes. This just feels good. It just feels right, you know? Just, big squeeze. Looks like it's working, but again, and this guy had some high-level defenses, but his heroes were pretty mediocre level, it looks like. I mean, I only see a level 70 king, so I guess, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's working, though. Not that it matters. I can't believe Weather's got 17 mil, dude, or 20 mil. That is wild. All epic chests. Some glowy ore. Some shiny ore. Fabulous. So I got 750. What am I in need of? Is it starry ore? Of course it's starry ore. What was I thinking asking that question? Yeah. Yeah. So what we'll probably do is get a little bit of starry ore. Which won't be enough to upgrade my fireball, but I'd actually... L chest, yeah. That's okay, though. They all can't be winners. I'd like to upgrade my fireball, because I like that one attack that Clap did show me. So I'm really hoping... that little bit extra on the fireball. Right, just upgrading the different attacks, right? Having the ability to use it on another account be pretty nice, right? No idea why, but I did max the heroic torch. Say goodbye to the Starry Ore. I've seen people use it with like mass like super yetis and stuff like that, and it seems funny, right? Don't get me wrong. It's definitely gimmicky, right? It's definitely a very niche purpose. But it doesn't look particularly great, right? But who knows, though? The community will find a way to use it. Got that out of the way. That's kind of nice. We do that, and then we RC over here, because that comes in like what? To use what? The heroic torch. It's pretty. It's going to be pretty mid. Hyper, were you here last time when I said you finally got a command? I don't remember if you were here for that. No, oh my god, yep, there's an exclamation point Hyper. You must have just came and ran, because I remember mentioning it because of you. I saw you. That's all it is. Oh. I tried to make it like twice, and I started doing it, and I was like, damn it. And I looked over at Allie, and I said, Allie, what did I say I was going to make his command? And she was like, oh. And the third time I finally did it, I was like, fuck, I remember it. And I went and did it immediately. Because I kept telling myself I was going to, and I kept forgetting it. This is a flex that I will show my grandchildren. Oh. Sign up for Legends. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go take a look. What, is it Super 3 or Super 4 that I want to play on right now? Super 3 does have a builder. Oh, I maxed the Royal Champion here? That's fucking dope. That's pretty sexy right there. Warden going to 71. The issue is for this to be worth, I have to commit to missing a hero that I'm not going to want to commit to. What's up with the MLB games in minor league St. Yankees playing Rays in a 2,000 seater? Oh, dude, you mean at the Rays stadium when they're supposed to be home? Something happened with their stadium during one of the floods or something, and they were allowed to use the MLB approved them using one of the Yankees like practice fields or like spring training fields or something like that. And so the Rays have been using it all year. George M. Steinbrenner Park or whatever it is. Yeah, it's an old Yankee stadium for like spring training. Yeah, they've been using it all year. So what's happening to Rays fans? I don't know. I mean, it's in Florida. The stadium's in Florida. They got no team to support? Not right now. I mean, with the flood, like, what else can you do, right? Like, they're lucky enough just to have baseball. But it's still in Florida. It's not in Tampa, though, but it's still in Florida. But, no, I feel bad for Rays fans. Like, both of them? I feel so bad for them. Not too bad, because they're in my same conference, right? But I need to... Where am I at gold pass wise on like the loot and stuff on this account? Okay, so this one's maxed. Wait, so you're telling me that the Yanks are rich enough to have their own private stadium in a different state? I hate to tell you this, buddy, a lot of these teams do. That is not a new thing. But yes, the Yankees are definitely rich enough. I think the Yankees have multiple practice fields like that. Private stadium in a different state. I think that's common practice. I mean, the only one that closed my clan so people can't leech off the event, lol. We're on invite only, and we basically always are anyway. I've let a couple people come in and leech it if they wanted to. It doesn't bother me, really. I don't care a lot one way or the other. But only certain people. How are you guys? Have you guys already finished your event, Alex? Yeah, we've been max for a few days. Oh, I'm new to this. This was a huge surprise. Honestly, I wasn't aware of it either until the Rays thing happened. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to... pull up a tab so I can look up and see. Maybe because maybe it is just a Yankees thing. I'm pretty sure that was common practice though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys with the event. I'm so surprised. Um, yeah, it says, and people are saying baseball's dying. So of course, each team has their own individual stadium. Sometimes other stadiums are shared with them with other sports. But teams have built more specialized facilities like these stadiums, so that's becoming less and less common. So yeah, that's a thing. I couldn't believe we got max before the 2.5 times multiplier. I'm not gonna lie, we barely nudged 30. I think the day before, so I think it was Sunday, and I was so surprised. I definitely thought it was gonna be one of those that I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to grind it out on like when the 2.5 starts. I'm just gonna have to just nose down and grind the hell out of it. And I got up that morning and it was done. And I was like, shit. Damn it, Kyle. I hate they added the 2 point tie. Wish it was a real grind. I mean, I think it was too much of a grind, though. While I don't think you're wrong, I think asking people, especially like less active clans, to get 30 million without some kind of benefit or boost, I think was a pretty steep thing. I mean, we're super active. We had a handful of guys. Then it's more exclusive, yeah, but if the game breeds exclusivity right there, the game's not gonna make it. The game's gonna die out because the game becomes only for the super elite and the super competitive and the super around all the time, right? They can't. Although I agree with you, it'd be cool. It'd make the scenery feel a lot better. But you definitely weed out a lot of the casual players because you're trying to do something like that, you know? Like a lot of people go, oh, so this event was just made for the tryhards, but the tryhards are all in Legends League. How was this event made for the tryhards? You get what I'm saying? It's a fine line to dance. Like 29, 6, 4, 3, 2, almost 3 actually, almost 3. I mean, my highest account is 2.2. Oh, I'm really close to another epic chest. Oh shit. I wanted to do this because I need those dragons max level. They're killing me. No. Well, if people do miss out, the scenery blows. It doesn't blow, does it? I know it's not the best. I know it's whatever. It's just an animated of the original scenery. Yeah, I guess it's nothing special. 16 mil. Multi-archer. I don't have a naked multi, do I? No, they're all caught up. That needs another level. 176. But also, I got so much gold, I don't want to just piss it away on something that small and not be able to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the ricochet cannon. And we'll do something like that and get that fire spitter going. Let's go to Super 4. Super 4 really needs some love for the Gold Pass. He has not gotten played hardly at all this month. Oh, wow. We drew 15-15 versus guys. A lot of draws since the event happened, I've noticed. We're still on a streak, though, yeah. 6, so not that bad. I might move more of my minis back over to the main clan, at least like my 16s, because like ain't nobody on here except for me. Like Juan's gonna get kicked. There's Thanatos and King Ace. Slick. Everybody else ain't even here. So I might fill up main clan. Days where only draw starry or +6, not happy, man. I don't blame you. Shit, that's not enough starry or. That's becoming a rare commodity. You know, everybody was complaining about glowy ore when everything first changed, but now that has quickly shifted to holy shit, I don't have enough of anything else to upgrade this like I need to. Boom, do that, kind of save that. Heal up my queen a little bit right there. Which will be nice. Take out that. I kind of need you. Yeah. Go through there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dun, dun, dun. There's an oxalotl on the pink stairs. That's going to be stuck in my head, by the way. I saw it earlier on TikTok, and now I've been singing it in my head all day. Do solo wars on the minis. You can bring them to my clan. Yeah, but I could use the extra accounts in my clan. At least like the 16s. The little ones, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't play on a lot of these accounts enough, and so the only way these get a lot of loot is from warring, right? That's how these accounts get their farm on, right? But I think a couple of these accounts are about to have a big hero push. Just wasn't sure if the main was exclusively 17, 16. Nah. We try to be 15 plus. We do take in some 14s, though, every once in a while. We've had a handful of people grandfathered in. Let's do that. Let's do that and this. Like I said, I just haven't done... I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the thought, though, Alex. Thank you. Excuse me. Maybe I'll get some books of heroes from the event. Because the heroes need some love, right? I mean, my queen's at 80. Let's do some big farming. Damn, speaking of some big farming, Jesus. Perfect base fort, a couple million a piece. Big whoosh. That's, I don't know about you guys. Every time I hit the dark orb, though, that's what I picture for the minion princess. He just goes whoosh and he just throws his arms out like this. Because I'm a nutcase, that's why. Alex, how did you guys do during the event? No, I already asked you that, didn't I? Been max for a couple days. Yeah, I'm gone crazy. That's my bad. There's an oxalotl on the pink stairs. Oh, I was so confused for a second on why they were going so fast. How do you feel about the heroic torch, Alex? Talk with me. Talk to me, Goose. Huh? Had some players that don't even recognize get 6 million. I mean, are they just ghosts in your clan, or just people who just don't do much? We had the same thing. We had a couple of random guys really just fucking shell out for some reason. And, like, I woke up one day and Flounder had 3 million, and I'm like, Flounder? I was like, he's still here? No, I'm just fucking with him. But, like, you know what I mean, though? I was like, huh. Torch. Not gonna lie. The meta's air right now, so if it changes, I'll get it. That's fair. I think I literally always, at least on, like, my main account, I will always get the equipment in a case like this because I just don't want to miss out on. I don't want to have to buy it with gems later if I don't want to. So I almost always do that. My heroes needed some love, so I got books upgraded 3 times and grinded some Dark Elixir. Honestly, this event has been fantastic for people to upgrade their heroes. I wish they did the infinite hero thing more. The unlimited heroes only got, like, this is the last day for it though. I wish they did. I wish they did that more. Not more, but I wish it went longer. Because, like, I'm the same way. I'm gonna get books of heroes for this account at least. Tomorrow, I will use some. Actually, I might use some gems to fucking. Probably not. That's probably pretty unnecessary, right? I've just been lazy, not farming this far down, which is a shame because this is a 16. This is an account that needs some love. Cancel one of the supercharges. I mean, it'll be done in a day. Like, like I don't have like all the loot to put down a whole bunch of stuff, right? To do a double take. So I'm just gonna let it go for now. We'll worry about it tomorrow because we'll probably come back. We'll be back to finish it up tomorrow. Hero's gonna be max on J2 for next CWL. Let's fucking go. That's what we love to see. Hopefully we get some double big heavy hits then. Don't gotta worry about potions, you can just attack all you want. I saw White Chocolate had a better war last time too. He had been a lot of up and down since Clan Warly. He definitely had a better showing last war though. And he took a couple top bases too. Hopefully that'll do some good for his mental. There's an axolotl on the pink stairs. Supposed to be there. Let's you know what? Let's just do some of this. Let's do a little bit of that. So that way I can convince myself to keep farming a little bit. Season bank, keep that going. I would have went 6 for 6, but 99% time fill. I did see that, dude. I was kicking the air for you, man. I think I went. Was I 7 for 8 in the last one? I don't think I went perfect. I think I went 7 for 8 in the last one. I was so proud of myself. I just went down the board, just boom, 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 and started knocking everyone until I got to Super 3, and then I realized that he still doesn't have his troops that he uses even upgraded. And I was like, well, fuck, I need to get some hero potions. Not hero potions. I need to get some research potions and fix that real quick. We need a pet event. Oh man. You know, that's not a bad shout, honestly. I just don't think people are excited enough about pets, but that'd be so cool, man. I'd be here for it. But then if you're under a Town Hall 14, right, then like if you're a 13 or under, what's the event for you then? You know? Honey sticks. I forgot that I had some more of these. Should be joined with the hero event. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Should have done pets and heroes alike. Honestly, that's a pretty good shout. That's a fantastic idea, actually, Alex. Because it's something small, but it's something that like that people would definitely appreciate, right? Because you guys saw me eyeball that Phoenix and that Angry Jelly. Where am I looking at here? 12-2 Yanks, let's go. Who are we even playing today? Are we still playing the Rays? 17 people watching that? I know, I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I'll do the battle blimp so I don't have to worry about having to request one all the time. That'll feel better. A builder bank, a little bit of elixir. 8 people homered? Jesus, man. Just whooping their ass, huh? Yeah, playing the Rays, okay. We've done a little bit better the past couple weeks. Weirdly enough, putting Stanton in the field turned out okay, which sounds terrifying. Because Stanton's old, slow, and beat up, right? This one's a lot of elixir. Bellinger is such an aura farmer. Bellinger, I'm not convinced isn't high like 95% of the time. If you ever just look at that man's face, you could see it. But I do love, I love him. He's been fantastic for us this year. But he looks like he's so happy to be back in a state where weed is recreationally legalized. That's what it looks like when I see him. Zooted out all the time. Honestly, bro. But I mean, more power to him. Listen, the way he's playing, he's not MVP Bellinger, right? But he's playing really well. I'll be more than happy to have him. Hopefully they keep a hold of him. He's definitely been better for us than he was for the Cubs. So he was a fantastic pickup. That is for damn sure. Man, it's just... He's probably cool uncle at every family gathering. Even put aside time for him being in the MLB. You think so? I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly. He just gives you that vibe. He gives you the vibe of like, hey, will you go grab my beer and I'll let you have a taste of it? That's what he gives right there. TBH. Oh. I need to make sure to actually utilize this gold pass. What's up, Run? How you doing, my friend? I'm so sorry, buddy. I do not speak whatever language that is. I'm so sorry. But I hope you're having a great day. Regardless. Much love, my friend. Much love. Do you speak any English? Where are you from? Is that Mandarin? No. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Much love, though, and I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. Thank you. Looks Korean to me. It's hard for me to tell. I did look up Mandarin numbers the other day. And so that's what it looked like to me, just on a quick glance. No need to apologize. No need to apologize, my friend. It might be. I'm probably just thinking it because I just looked it up, right? Ooh. I'm having some pretty good luck. I pressed subscribe. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. You're beautiful. Even across the world, we're all love, man. That's awesome. Today we had a going away party for a ton of my friends going to schools outside of my state. We made a ton of food. It was awesome. That's amazing, dude. What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Damn, I wish I'd get a kiss from you. Your cup? Yeah, baby, I got you. Okay. I'll pick that up now so I don't forget it later. Otherwise, I will. There you go. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing great. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Allie got this Stanley, and I can't open the fucking thing to save my life. But I was baked yesterday, and I swore I called myself a bitch because I opened it so easily, and I'm mad as hell at my high self. I'm having a war with that motherfucker right now, and I'm losing. That's some okay money right there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nope. There we go. There. No, Ollie. He is traveling for his sister's wedding. So he's actually in the States right now. But I imagine he's got plans. He come in on Saturday and hung out very briefly. But yeah, I imagine he's booked for the most part in America. He thinks he's better than us, huh? I'm gonna make sure to tell him you said that when he comes back. Yo, what's up, RC? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How are you doing? I didn't know Ollie was like 22. You know, I didn't either. I definitely thought he was a teenager. Like a 16, 17, 18, something like that. I definitely assumed he was in that ballpark somewhere. Bro, what? Yeah, he's in his early 20s. I turned 28 tomorrow. We going out? Yo, happy birthday, buddy. Happy 28th, man. I remember my 28th birthday, man, so fondly. What did we do for my 28th birthday?
We just had Riot.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember we spend it probably at the hospital.
We did.
I turn 34 next week. That's a lie. Yeah, crazy dude. I can absolutely take a look at your base, my guy. I got you, fam. But yeah, congratulations, man. I'm gonna save my drinks for tomorrow. That's a good idea.
Alright, wasn't even home from the hospital yet.
No, he was not. So we probably went to go visit him because you were home, but he wasn't, right?
Yep.
Crazy Fox. Can you look at mine? I finished my walls. Sure. David, did you lie? No, I would never. He does all the time.
Dave, stop lying for attention.
Dave, you heard her. Stop lying for attention. I mean, your base doesn't look bad as far as pointers go, right? Let's see. You're Town Hall 15. Little Rush. The Little Rush is right, but that's okay, right? First things first, I would focus on lab is pretty big, right? I would work on getting the things for your army comp max level. So I'd work on getting your army camps maxed. Your hero hall, if that's not already done, I would max that out. Your clan castle, your pet house, those should be top priority just so you can have a strong offensive base. And then you can use potions to kind of help secure the rest. If your lab's not done, your lab is caught up to Town Hall 15, so that's at least nice. I would do those handful of things and just grind away at some heroes. I would do heroes first. He's not wrong. Heroes aren't bad. Your defenses you should do if you just don't have the elixir to do anything else, and then just do defenses in order of what's most expensive first. If you don't have the elixir and you don't feel like farming it for stuff like this or this or this. Defenses you can ignore. Don't listen to David. I always do them last. Yeah, and David is like weirdly efficient, but also like I say weirdly because he's weird. Boom. Got him. Walls first. Never walls first. Don't listen to him. You'll go crazy. To you. Yeah, RC, I can take a look, buddy. ACU. VRY. Alright. I'm going to take a 2-second TV timeout. Hero books to get 6 builder. No. If you have to use more of them, absolutely not. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to walk Allie out, and I'll be right back, guys. David, I'm not calling you weird because you're gay. I'm calling you weird because you're weird. All right, we're back. You're going to get canceled now? I'm not getting canceled. I like the base layout. The base layout's actually not bad. To stagger those sweepers. Hyper, stop talking like you fucking know me. It's like it's because it's like, first of all, it's not my favorite thing to say. It's just like the most commonly overlooked thing. And it's something that I've looked at since like Town Hall 13 or 14. Now probably 15. Since Town Hall 15, the number one thing I look for when I attack is air sweepers. So stagger your sweepers. He's not wrong. You should stagger them. And I'll make it real easy. Move this builder hut and that sweeper and just swap their spots. Super easy. And space out mono because of the Yeti Bomb clone there. I also agree with that. I would put like... you could keep your mono here if you wanted, and maybe Eagle here, mono here, Town Hall here, something like that. I tried it there as a weakness. I said it's so cool. I can't wait for Town Hall 16. I'll take a look at it here in a second, David. Um, hmm. If that doesn't work, I mean, you need to find some kind of way to space out your sweepers, right? Because they're. Let's make a base now. 90% of bases are copied. You're right. No, I will. I will say now adjustments to bases that we've made. I've seen people keep. Jay kept a base that I told him to make an adjustment that made it a giant pain in the ass base. He kept that for a short while. Base making is incredibly hard. The base layout's not bad, but even if you're not going to adjust the sweepers, you need to find a way to get the town hall away from the monolith. You can't have them side by side, because if somebody drops down, like Jay said, if somebody drops down a clone Yeti or a super Yeti, which is more likely at Town Hall 13, this entire compartment right here, anything from this scatter shot to this mortar and everything in between it, is gone. It's decimated. It's dusted. So I would adjust that. But other than that, it's not bad. One RC charge and it's over. See, and that's, well, and you can't defend against all of it, right? That's an important thing. But David's right, right? Like, you could RC dive up this way, boom, 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 and then all of a sudden there's an RC here, and he's taking out the sweepers, and he's taking out the monolith. You need to find some kind of way to split up the three major defenses for Town Hall 15 and 16 should not be in the same compartment. Your Eagle, your Mono, and your Town Hall. They should all be in separate compartments. They shouldn't be close to each other. Now, they don't need to be super far away from each other, but they need to not be right next to each other. But it's not a bad base. I don't hate it. I do just think there are better ones for Town Hall 15. Let's take a look at David. He is done with walls. Man, the Town Hall 15 just looks so nice aesthetically. He's still doing heroes? Queen done? Minion Prince. Warden's almost done. So you're RC and Barb King right now? David, your pet house isn't even max level. What about your pet house, David? David Great, see walls before here. No, you know that's not right. Stop being a bad influence. I'm waiting to get the walrus done, but then you're going to have 10 levels on each of them, David. Why don't you just upgrade the whole thing all the way first? 3D print a COC base. That's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like that idea. Yeah, but they'll all get maxed eventually. Yeah, but like, why not use one of your builders to just go ahead and max it out? Because you're missing out on, like, you should be prioritizing other things before Frosty. So, like, Frosty is like the third pet you should be upgrading at Town Hall 15. Just go Town Hall 16 and it'll solve all your issues. Good luck with that. David's lab is max, probably. And not that Frosty's bad, but, like, Diggy should be before him and Phoenix should be before him. So you should at least get those two done. I'm so sick of these hero upgrades. I've used like 15 hero books. Oh my god, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Book of Spells, Book of Heroes. Tons of Book of Heroes here. I bought 3 from the event. Yeah, I think that's been a pretty common thing for most people. And 2 books of building? Did you buy the event pass? Oh no, they did the extra medals and the bonus ones on the end, didn't they? Oh, you did? Awesome. Dope. Never mind, that makes way more sense then. E, put down the warden, damn it. I also got the torch, haven't used it yet, it's not that good. I mean, I've had worse. Like, there's worse equipments, but not by a lot. It's not great. Some high rollers in here, man. Looks really good for sneaky goblins, not gonna lie. So. I just think it's kind of mid. Yeah, we got all the high rollers in here, man. We're just missing one. No, we're missing a couple, because Allie's driving. She's going to work right now. What do you mean high roller? I assume he means the high profile people here, like yourself, David. I am, in fact, stupid. David, are you just saying you're stupid because you're gay? Because now you're getting canceled. Boom, I got him. I am a high roller, something like that. Why am I still contributing fucking gold? A mighty morsel, some glowy ore, that's not bad. I really need to grind through this event here. Yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe I should. I'm going to cancel myself by jumping. First of all, you're doing that for attention. So you shouldn't. Grind it on stream. That sounds wrong, but I might. I'm going to grind the shit out of this account, though. It needs it. Book of spells. Just spam arrow and drop. No, I'm not doing that. That's a terrible idea. What do you care about supercharging a gold mine, cancel, and upgrade heroes? It's inefficient when an upgrade is started. You should let it go. Listen, realistically, are you right? Yes, but Alex, you peer pressure me into town. This account's Town Hall 16 because of you? Can't have it. Sunken cost fallacy. I don't know. First of all, a fallacy is like a bird. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just wanted to make up some shit. I cast confusion. I'm proud I rushed to 17 and 2 of my heroes are max. Damn, what do the other 2 heroes look like, though? Or the other 3? You certainly did make it up, yeah. I did. Whenever I see something like that and I decided to change the word, I just pick something that has the same first letter. So, you said fallacy, my brain thought foul. So I said, some kind of fucking bird, are you crazy? Also max beside my king? Hell yeah. And spam arrow would be a terrible idea, I agree. No, that's what I'm doing. Because I didn't realize how close I was to Legends on this account. And I definitely don't play this account enough to keep it in Legends. I do a Super 1 and 2 most of the time, and that's about the size of it. So I'm just not going to pretend I'm going to on other accounts now. I've had Super 3 in Legends before, and I've kept him in there for a little bit, but for like a whole season, unless I'm really just feeling Clash, I can't that much. I cannot. We grind this event for that scenery. The scenery's not bad. I don't know that it's worth the grind for, though. Let me hit your Town Hall 16. Okay. You give me a second on that one and I will. No, because this accounts in Woodshed too. See, David, if you go to Town Hall 16, you can hit 17. He's got a point. I mean, he could hit 17s now if he wanted to. He just wouldn't be very successful. But my hero. And his pets. Between like 12 of us actively doing it. Hero potions, he's got a point. Honestly, if you don't want to rush, don't, right? That's pretty obvious, right? But if there was ever a time, I'm gonna do it. You guys can peer pressure me. I did it. Is Warden, is he 65? Is he 65 at 16? No, is he 70? When are you gonna let me join the clan? Whenever you want, big fella. Come on. He's 65 at 15. I'm at 16. Guys, what's the first hero I'm upgrading here? Who am I doing? I'm gonna do the Warden 1. I only slack on heroes. I'm only 44 days in the Town 15. I'm in no rush. RC's not a bad one. That's not a bad call. Because she's already relatively close to max, right? She's only a handful of levels off. Upgrade walls though. Oh, never mind. No, I got things. Don't worry. We're gonna do another Book of Heroes. I'm gonna do Warden, because if he's 65 at 15, that means he has to be 70. And now I need more things. And I got lots of gold. So let's do some walls. Get some more of those, even though they're only Town Hall 15 walls. Sad days are sad. That's okay, though. That's a lot of Dark Elixir. I kind of like that idea a lot. Donde está Jay? Jay, where are you at, big fella? I don't know. He was in here earlier, but I think he's playing games or something, because he did not stick around very long. He's poked his head in a time or two, so he's probably just lurking about. Donde está la biblioteca? Ah, he's playing Madden? Which Madden are you playing? So you'll play Madden, but you won't pay 2K with Kyle. I see how it is. I see how it is. Seriously, grind heroes. Right now you get so much more because of holding heroes and Dark Elixir. Yeah, I know. Honestly, that's why I'm sitting here doing this. Because when you said that, I was like, fuck, that does make sense, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another hero, put them down. I might even do 2 levels, I'm not even going to lie. Trevor Noah? What? $19. This is a sweaty ass base. Where'd you pull Trevor Noah from? Late night show host who said "Donde está la biblioteca?" That's the only Spanish sentence I remember. I did not get that from him though. Trevor and Noah are 2 members of the Smosh cast. I also don't know a whole lot about Smosh. It's been a long time since I've ever watched them. Forget the context. There's always the joke that when you take Spanish class, one of the only phrases you remember is that it's "Donde está la biblioteca?" Right? Which is, I'm pretty sure it's just "Where is the library?" I'm not crazy. I remember that and La Piscina because of the dumbest reason my Spanish 1 teacher taught me how to remember that. She said it's La Piscina because you never won a piscine pool. Ha 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 ha. And I hated that joke, and that's also the only reason I remember how to say pool in Spanish. You would be correct. I figured I would. Mi casa es tu casa. I have very basic, very rudimentary Spanish skills. Like, I can say hi, introduce myself, I can ask what your name is, and then that's kind of like the size of it. That's kind of where the buck stops. My house is your house. Something like that, yeah. Yo soy... David's only trait is that he's gay. That's how he decides to introduce himself to people. Oh, David, that made me laugh so hard. That was a good one. Oh man. Yeah, I don't remember like any Spanish. David extra fruity. He is extra fruity. But we love him regardless. You know, I noticed ever since Ali has started adopting also the love wins, David doesn't say that anymore. He doesn't say it nearly as much. Is that all you wish people to know about you? See? It's his now? Oh, it doesn't feel right for you to take it from him? It doesn't feel right for you to say it now? Is that what you're telling us? Oh, that could be bad. Oh, that could be very bad. No, I get it. I'm getting you out of my school now. I was? Question mark? No. Oh, man. Someone needs to fill my CC. Where is everyone? I'm in Woodshed 2 right now. I don't know, man. It's almost midnight. I ain't that surprised. I am not all that surprised. I want y'all to know I got a Rune of Dark Elixir and I considered using it. But I'm not right now. It could make my life so much easier just to use a Rune of Dark Elixir. So I wouldn't have to farm as much. But it physically makes no sense. To use it as easy as it is. No, I'm not selling it. I'm going to save it for when I'm not on this account a lot. And I don't feel like farming for the heroes. Why don't you just use raid medals, David? If nobody's on. Sell it for gems and gemless. Almost 17. Absolutely not. He's got 25 gems for destroying 20 crafted defenses. Man, fucking baller right there. Because I like my raid medals. David, how many raid medals do you have? $2,006. Yeah, I don't feel bad for it. You can use it once or twice and you'll be alright. With research and pet potion. Well, that's up to you then. I mean, listen, pet potions and research potions. Pet potions aren't around all the time. You can spend a max of 600 medals on research potions. Is it the same for pet potions? That's 1,200, right? And you can't get pet potions every week. And we get 1,400 plus raid medals every weekend. Which means there's at least 200 every weekend for you to do that with. Bro, I was in Chicago last week and we went to a Cubs Pirates game. How was it? And the clock tower potions. Why are you buying clock tower potions, David? That's the problem. Cubs fans show up, man, buddy. Oh, man. Like you wouldn't fucking believe. To get my 6th builder, that's fair, but that clock tower potion's not worth it, man. If you're grinding that hard, I don't know what to say to you. TBH. 96% attendance on a 12 p.m. game against the Pirates. Bro, they show up. Listen, Cubs fans respect the hustle 100%. Passionate for our mid-franchise. I was just about to say, man, when I lived in the greater Chicago area, at least Cubs fans specifically do not play about baseball. Let's just say I have a lot of practice. David needs to go outside and catch some fucking sun. And I say that as disrespectfully as I humanly can. The sky burns. David, I don't know that you're pale enough to be allowed to say that. I am. I don't know that you are. You should have seen how Chicago was after the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, was it, Jay? I thought the city was going to be burned down. What do I think you look like? I think you're short. I think you have a beard. And that's all I picture. Dude, I can't even begin to imagine. That's all I know, David. I don't know. You probably have brown hair. You probably wear a lot of flannels, if I had to guess. Streets were flooded. Oh, buddy. I seriously, I was like, ain't no fucking way. About 2.7 million people. Honestly, I thought it was more than that. Nope. Okay. Well, get fucked then. I have no idea. I have no idea how to picture you then. Yeah, but when the Cubbies won, I was just glad it wasn't the White Sox. To be honest with you, I was just glad it was the Cubs over the White Sox because I cannot stand White Sox fans. What sport is this? Baseball. Baseball? Yes. Yes. It's frisbee. It's air hockey we're talking about. And I think Jay can confirm this, right? The reason I'm glad the Cubs won, because I don't have any issue with the Cubs, but I hate the White Sox because of their fans. At least Cubs fans, when their team sucks, they're well aware that their team sucks. White Sox fans are in fucking denial that their team sucks. Something's gotta change. What's the one team that hasn't won in forever? It was the Cubs. Now, who's the longest one? It's gotta change. New York Jets. What about the New York Jets? No problem, mate. David, you're doing fine. And also, we kind of have the underdog global fan base. Part of it, yeah. Everyone other than the Guardians don't mind the Cubs, yeah. And I don't know why it's and White Sox, obviously, but Jets ain't won since the dinosaurs. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. I think the Guardians are actually the next longest franchise to go without winning. Sports talks makes me sad. Why is that, David? You know, maybe if you, I feel disconnected. David, once you learn about sport, maybe it'll be easier for you to find a man if you're a little bit more into sports. There you go. I'm putting you on some game right there. I have so little interest, you have no idea. But you can, fake a little interest and get somebody's curiosity. If they're hot enough, sure. Well, there you go. I'm surprised that you have no interest in it. Fit, sweaty men running around with strong arms. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Look up Giancarlo Stanton. Monster of a human being. I'd rather watch Bangor. Wait, is David actually gay? Yes, David is gay. Now sports is better than that. Agreed. Totally. Yeah, David is actually gay. His entire personality is being gay. That's not a meme. That's just who he is. You seem like you know Hyper. Hey, I have other things. Like what? David, you're the one who acts like it's your only personality. And you do that on purpose. You just said, me amo gay, or whatever. Yo soy gay. I don't even remember what you said, but when he asked, is that all you want people to know about you? You said yes. Appreciate a handsome man while being straight myself. Facts. Facts. I feel like an ass now. Why do you feel like an ass? Mi amo gay is crazy. What'd he say? Yo soy gay? I don't remember what he said. Mi amo gay? That's not right. But you know what I mean. You literally said that's all you wanted people to know about you when Hyper asked in Spanish. Like, come on now. You can pin that on a lot of people. It's just not me. I also have flannels. Flannels. A degree of math. No flannels. No, damn. I really did picture you as the flannel type, if nothing else. And a perfect GPA. So it sounds like you're a nerd. Quit, guys. Get him. Get his lunch money. Sounds like you're jealous. No, David. I know I'm stupid. I'm too stupid to be jealous that you're smart. What's up, Cloud? Hey, how you doing, bro? You came at a fantastic time. How you doing, man? David, you definitely wear glasses. I actually agree with that. Yeah, David wears glasses. David, you don't have to agree. We know. We're telling you what you look like right now. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds aggressive as fuck. Sometimes down on the nose. Do you? You wear glasses? No, these are fakes, dude. These are blue light glasses. And you're stupid as hell. That is true. I am pretty stupid. But I don't actually wear glasses. These are just blue lights. I'm really prone to migraines. So when I'm on my computer or I know I'm going to be on my computer for an extended period of time, I almost always wear these glasses. I don't remember where I'm at trophy-wise. David, look up Bryce Harper and thank me later. That depends on the type of guy he likes. So I'm convinced he's a Giancarlo Stanton type of guy. I'm convinced. I am not joking when I say that I am shocked. What was the best example of a baseball player you could come up with? Which one of us? Listen, I don't think Giancarlo Stanton is the best looking baseball player. I think he's your type. The Bryce Harper guy is mid as hell. Yeah, he's not his type. Somebody spell out Giancarlo for him. He's curating your... That's right. I'm 100%. This is my base. I'm Googling. Thank you, Hyper. Because my brain... I mean, he's got a perfect GPA, so maybe he wouldn't need the help, but I definitely would. I bet you he's David's type. He's big, he's strong. I bet he's a David Ortiz fan. It's like a 3 out of 10? Damn. What's his type, though? Yeah, no, we covered both sides of the spectrum there. Bryce is a 5? So Bryce is the pretty boy. Right? Giancarlo is the big, rough, rugged type. So, like, I don't know, man. Jose Altuve? Does he want another short king? Jose Altuve. Maybe he wants somebody smaller. Jose Altuve. That's. I'm not thinking about the face. I'm thinking about the body here. I'm thinking about body type, right? So who? Jay said David Ortiz, man, but I mean, like, I don't want him to look up David Ortiz because if he likes the way he looks, I'm gonna give David a never-ending pile of shit. And finding one I like. Okay, who's the name of the one you like? I was not a fan of David Ortiz. I'd be very surprised if you were a David Ortiz fan. I would have been very surprised if you'd have said David Ortiz was your type. Mike Trout is like a 7. Does that help? Mike Trout. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm Googling headshots. God, you're just looking at... Mike Trout is like a physical specimen, though. Mike Trout's a big fella. He's probably like, what, 6'2", 6'3". Man, Freddie Freeman is Yeah, Freddie Freeman. No, you... Okay, but you can't take, like, you can't see, like, a full body picture of him in some jersey or something? And, you know, like, is all you can see is a face and a dick? I mean, damn. And sure, some of them, I'm sure you could. Freddie Freeman is actually a good call, though. Wait, Paul Skeens? Paul Skeens is a really good one. David. Paul Skeens. If you like facial hair on the guy, Paul Skeens is definitely conventionally attractive. Not only that, is he talented as shit, but honestly, I might just be a meat raider because I fucking love Paul Skeens. Justin Verlander. That's just because David likes old guys, though. That's all that is, though. It doesn't suit him. Man, get out of here. He throws a fucking 103-mile-an-hour fastball. He can have whatever he wants. Oh. No one suggests has been above a 5 so far. Except my own Mike Trout. I don't stare at these motherfuckers' faces, dude. You're not telling us what you like. Yeah, you haven't given us a lot to go on. I mean, are you like a Roger Clemens guy? And like he's clean, but like got like a little bit of like stubble. He's a little bit of a heavier guy, right? Like. And I'm back. Welcome back, Makar. Roger Clemens, Clemens. It's like getting angry at us serving you steak, but you haven't told us you're a vegetarian. That's a wild comparison. Not entirely disaccurate, though. Roger looks like he'd hate crime me. Well, he did play in the early 2000s, and he did take steroids. I tell you what, I give you... If you don't like the look of either one of these guys, I'm convinced you just have bad taste, and that's why you're single. I'm standing on this business with these two. Look up Derek Jeter or Alex Rodriguez. No, look at those two. If you don't like either one of those two, because those are both very conventionally attractive guys. How old is Little Shed now? He just turned 15 months, so a year and some change. I feel weird saying months after he turned a year old. But there is a difference between a 1-year-old and a 15-month-old. It feels weird to say. David. Derek Jeter. Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, he's getting fucking big. He's heavy as shit, too. Big sexy. What? I googled both of them, and they're both old men now. Okay, look up like 2005 for both of them. Also unimpressed. David doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. David is just he's gonna be single and lonely forever. You don't know Big. I do not. I said who I liked. You said he was a 7. Maybe it's because David lives in New York. Maybe it's a New York thing, right? Like it's, you know. A New York 7 is really like an Alabama 15, right? Like maybe that's what it is. David, your buddy, like Can I get some agreement here that like Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez, like in their primes, were very conventionally attractive looking men? Can I get some help here from the chat? Oh, Bartolo Colon. Oh man, Alex is very attractive. Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. And like, I get it. Jeter might not have been that attractive. Maybe it was just again Yankees fan, big smile. But Alex Rodriguez, that's my build. You're built like Bartolo Colon. Alex got all ladies as well. Yeah, I mean, didn't he date a famous singer once? Didn't he date like Beyonce or something? He dated a famous singer at some point. I don't remember who it was, but maybe it wasn't Beyonce. I don't remember who the hell it was. He cheated on one of those famous ladies. You're right. Chris Bryant. I don't know what Chris Bryant looks like, but I'm done trying to please David if his standards are that high. Oh, it was Jennifer Lopez is who he was dating. Good pull. He's a 9. Now I'm going to find one. All right. Listen, if you're telling me Alex Rodriguez is good enough for Jennifer Lopez and not good enough for you, David, you're the problem. Boba Fett. Actually, that's not a bad pull. I don't think that. Like, I think we've mentioned better looking people though. So I think he's crazy. Alex is like pretty, not hot. Okay, 1 to 10 me, David. 1 to 10 me. Do you need darker skin guys? Do you need lighter skin guys? Do you? Chris Bryant is pretty cute. I can't. Apparently it's Chris Bryant, but like, I would. Chris Bryant? You're just saying that because he was on the Cubs team, though. Freddie Freeman? He already said Freddie Freeman was fugly. Trey Turner? Braves? I promise with my whole heart that I have no idea who Chris plays for. He currently plays for the Rockies. Right? He played for the Rockies? Okay, so we're getting somewhere. On YouTube videos on the dragon scenery, I need it. Makar, you might have a problem. I mean, it might be some kind of addiction. Trey Turner? I'm just thinking, right? I'm thinking out loud. Trey Turner, right? Baby-faced men with beards. But he didn't like Paul Skeens, though. So, like, not real beards, right? Like, I don't know. Now I'm self-conscious about my beard. Is David just here because I fit his type all of a sudden? Is Pete albino? What's up, Morbad? How you doing, man? Welcome, buddy. Fuck, I'm in Legends. No, I'm an idiot. Ah. God bless it. See my base play? Sure, man. Drop your tag in the chat. I'll give it a look. Look for revenges. Let's look at this guy's base first. Let's look at his base so he's not sitting here waiting around for that. That's true. I don't love blondes. That's fair. You know, at this point, I'm not convinced David likes men. That's where I'm at. I'm not convinced he's just lying for attention. Not a bad base. Everybody here knows what I'm going to say. I would stagger your sweepers. I would not put them in a straight line like this, because one giant arrow takes them both out. But other than that, this is a nice little layout. I like this. This is a nice base. I would just work on getting the sweeper maybe moved over here, put the wall there so there's no spot to spawn there. Something, right? You need to move the sweepers around. Other than that, that's a fantastic base. I've been straight this whole time. Oh, David's been we've been bamboozled, chat. Revenge. Get me out of Legends. I don't want to be here. David will be into Julio Rodriguez. Oh, fuck me running, dude. I got the best one tonight, Joe Burrow. Okay. Julio Rodriguez gets somewhere. Joe Burrow's not a bad pick. I don't think Joe Burrow will be his type, because I think he fits in that same category. He's just like a white Alex Rodriguez. He fits into that kind of look. He plays hockey. Nah, see, I knew it. He doesn't have the taste, guys. That's fine. He's straight. He's just been lying to us the whole time. I can't buy any more books. I'm sad. Pet potions? No. Don't need pet potions for this account. A builder potion I like. I like the shit out of that. Hopefully I'll get attacked on this account tomorrow, so I can drop down a little bit more. I see that we're branching out beyond baseball. Yeah, I mean, and Joe Burrow is a football player. Jimmy G. Oh. Madeline Klein will turn you straight, David. No, he's already straight, remember? He's full of it. Josh Allen. Yo. Jimmy is great with the beard. Josh Allen. Listen. Based on... It's a 7.5. My mom used to really like Jimmy Garoppolo. Nor to Josh. You know, I said that, and then I was like, man, you know, actually... He fits the type a little bit, but only so much. I don't know. This is hurting my brain. I'm trying to pick out guys for a straight man. It's just nonsense. I wish Ollie was here, and he would just be confused. He's like, David, you're straight? And that would just make me incredibly happy. What about Josh Allen with long hair is a solid 6.5? I don't want to go over level 9 walls on Builder Hall. They just look nicer than 10. Then don't. I mean, it's a Builder Hall. Who gives a shit, you know? I don't know. I know you care a little bit about the Builder Hall, but man, I just, like... definition of do whatever the hell you want, you know? Ryan Fitzpatrick with a beard, with big beard. David, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Hey, you remember? I do remember because you've asked me about it a couple times about builder-based stuff, and I'm just like, I have the same response, and I feel bad because I have a couple people who do that, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, who gives a shit? And I feel being saying that, but like, that's some beard Jesus. Yeah, that's not. I don't know that he's actually attractive, but man, you have to appreciate that fucking beard, right? On him, 2010 Tom Brady. No, too pretty boy for him. He was married to a model for a little while though. Madeline Klein. All right. Is this something bad? I mean, she's pretty, but like, she's not drop dead gorgeous. Kyle is right about Tom. See, I know. I mean, Madeline Klein's pretty, but like, I like listen at least when it comes to like celebrities, I definitely have a type. Um, nah, shit. Listen, and the weird part is, she's 100% my type. So like, listen, my type realistically, in a type for dating, which is gonna sound wild. 90s Mariah, so hot. Yo, chill, wife is watching yours or mine? Allie would agree that she was attractive. Do you like goofy guys, David? Rob Gronkowski? Black hair, pierced titties. Dude, pierced titties taste like house keys, which means it tastes like home. I think Roger Rosengard's a 10 out of 10 on everyone's souls but mine. Nah, Allie wouldn't care. At least not like just this nonsense. She'd agree with me. But when it comes to like celebrities, and I hate blondes naturally. I just don't like them. But I do tend to lean towards blondes when it comes to like celebrity crushes and stuff like that. But yes, I love goth women though. Like, step on me, please. I'm gonna get. Where do I recognize Rob from? I've seen that face. Buddy, I couldn't fucking tell you. John Cena football? No, but he does kind of have that look. I do understand why you would think that. He was a big party boy for football. That's about the size of it. David, he's in pornos. He's hella famous. He is, he was a really good tight end for Tom Brady. He was a great player. Big party boy. He's done podcasts and all types of stuff. Has not done pornos. Not that I'm aware of, at least. David. Travis Kelce. Great tight end for Brady, he was. On road trip from Texas to Columbus, 18-hour car trip. 10 hours left. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, buddy? With the mid-length hair. Oh, so you just... I don't like the short hair on him. Oh. David, how does it feel just to be so wrong all the time? That's really what I want to know. We need some sexy men for David. $15 is the shit. Yo, that sounds like a fantastic high meal right there. I feel like the authority. Would you like us to... I could end stream then if you don't want to be the authority. You fuck with the government right now, buddy? I don't fuck with the government, period. I don't care who's in charge. The government is a fucking sham. And it's nonsense. I fucked up. You want to know now? Go ahead. What happened? Kyle, you missed my chat before I said authority. Oh, hold on. I'm the only person in the conversation who has gay sex with other men that you know of, David. You don't know that for sure. Right, I forgot about Jay and I. That's right. Sounds like a good time. Oh, yeah. Check it out on his OnlyFans. I've seen enough of the federal government bring back bartering and trade along with Silk Road. Man, Man. David, do you think Kyle would be a top or a bottom? Joke's on you, it's neither. Kyle is versus hell? What does that mean? What do you think verse means? I assume that means you think I'm a switch. Let's use our context clues. Okay, first of all, no. David, I'm the dumb one. You're supposed to explain it to me. We'll show me shoes for the wedding. I was on Clash. I forgot to close the screen and put it on the couch. Some clothes on. By mistake, I clicked the screen and bought $80 in gems. Damn. That's tough, buddy. Maybe contact Supercell. See if they can't take them back and refund you. I've seen them do that before. Yo, what's up, Sibby? How you doing, man? Versus just both. So, yes, a switch. Better put them to use. Yeah, you got me. Let's take a look at our buddy's base here. What the fuck do I do now, Kyle? Contact Supercell support. See if they can't refund you. And see if they can't take the gems back. I've seen them do that before. They did that with Allie with a vent medal she bought one time by accident. You can get a refund. You just got to contact them. Sebi, your base actually don't look bad. I'm going to tell you what I tell a lot of people. You should, yeah, be sure not to spend any gems. He's got a point there. They said they can't? Maybe try the App Store that you bought it from then. Either the Apple Store or Google Play Store. Maybe they will then. I'm going to tell you, Sebi, what I tell a lot of people. You should find some way to stagger your sweepers. You shouldn't have them in a straight line. Because one giant arrow takes them both out, and somebody with dragons has free reign over your base. Other than that, I really like that your clan castle centralized. I really like that your your town hall and your eagle aren't super close together. I really like that. Your air defenses aren't in a sweeping motion. You could get them, but it's a little awkward because you have to go further up here. So just work on those sweepers. Otherwise, you're doing great. Third mention of stagger sweepers, and let me tell you what, if we keep going, there's gonna be more of them. 10x in my base, please. Absolutely, buddy. I got you. What should I spend my gems on? Never really spent gems. Got 6K. If you have all your builders, probably the apprentice. That is pretty tough, though, Ollie. I'm sorry, buddy. Hold on. Why you... R9 UJP Town Hall 17. It's got like the skull mask. It's a nice base. You're pretty close to max. It looks like you're just missing a couple supercharges. Couple levels on the unicorn. You're probably are on par with like Supa 2. This is a really nice base. I love that style, by the way. Is that Ghostface? Dude, that's dope. That's very dope. No, apprentice builder for sure. That was an interesting way to do it, David. But now you also know sports people. So now, go to a sports bar, pick somebody up, and because you know who Mike Trout is all of a sudden. Hunters at Town Hall 17. Kevin Stone is my favorite basketball player. Really? Lab takes longer, though? Yeah, but a lab is something you shouldn't 100%, and you basically never will unless your name's David. Plus, the builder apprentice, I don't know if it's enough to max. I have no idea. But the builder apprentice you can also use going towards heroes, which is huge. 1% lab every time. I don't even have to wait for it to finish. It's so easy. But he also does hit the 3 research potions every weekend, which realistically, if you do that, you'll more than make up for it. So Jiraiya, you look like a new 17, right? Because I see you're upgrading the Town Hall. You got a couple things done upgraded, but it's new. This is a nice little layout. Your Town Hall mono is very far separated. You already got your... You need to work on your army camps. That should be pretty top priority for you. I know they're a pain in the ass, but that extra 20 army space does help. But you got a nice little layout. This is not a bad layout by any means. This is not a bad layout by any means. I like this layout. Susceptible to an RC dive, maybe a Hydra like a Yeti bomb from up here, but it's never going to be perfect. That is not a bad layout at all. That's decent. Final tail upgrade per Town Hall is such a scam. At Town Hall 16, you actually don't have any. I'll have you know. And then at Town Hall 17, you have more again. Yeah, Town Hall 16 is just one level. No extras or nothing. I thought it was 5 Town Hall upgrades. I had no idea. Nope, Town Hall 16 will be much easier for you. Nope, I am not bullshitting you. I'm being 100% for real. Somebody who's been Town Hall 16 confirmed, Jay. Got rushed around counting to 16 finally. Alex confirmed Town Hall 16 does not upgrade the Town Hall weapon at all. How much does the Builder Apprentice help? I mean, at the max level, he is 8 hours every day. So every 3 days, he takes off a day. Which means when these hero upgrades get a little bit longer, you can take 2 days off of the average hero upgrade. What should be 7 days takes you 5 and some change. Yeah, no, 5 stars for Town Hall 16. Although you need some defenses maxed instead. He's true, right? I believe you. That's just crazy. Getting Blue Builder base is so ass. You're not wrong. I hate the Builder base, man. I can't stand it. Maybe your bank can do something. I don't know, though. I am back. The hell do I do? I mean, if you talk to Superstore and Supercell and the App Store, I don't know that there's much you can do, buddy. I hate to tell you, there's not a whole lot you can do. Can contact your bank, yeah. I guess that is the next logical step. Say you didn't authorize the transaction. Okay. They didn't know what to do, so they just made it a strong day one. And obviously we know the Eagle merges with 17. Yeah. This shit is poop from a butt. Well, I mean, that's kind of where poop comes from. At least as far as I know. I'm going to sue Supercell. Tell them you didn't authorize it. Yeah, call your bank. I mean, that's the next thing to do. I'll tell that after the wedding. Good idea. What town hall are you? My main account is a town hall 17. I have 4 17s, 2 16s, a 15, and then some discriminate numbers from like 13 lower. I think you have 3 days, Ollie. Yeah, you should do that sooner rather than later. Banks won't let you challenge an authorization like that beyond a certain time. Most banks won't. You should do that sooner rather than later. Because they're going to say, well, this is an old charge. How do you want me to dispute a charge from 2 weeks ago? I can't call them from the USA. I don't have network here for that. Can you open a ticket? Yeah, try and do it online. That makes the next most amount of sense, right? So, Vidar, to answer your question, I have a lot of town halls, buddy. What town hall are you? Is there a mobile app? Yeah, they gotta have a mobile app. Who do you bank through, Ollie? Is it a local bank or is it a chain? Mobile text. Huh. That's amazing. I'm at Town Hall 15. I just started loving the game again 3 months ago. Also, you just come back to it, dude. That's awesome. When did you stop playing Clash and what made you come back? Been playing since it dropped though, so you've been around a long time. It's a chain TD bank name. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to get on a computer and try and like talk to some kind of support. I don't know. There's much more that you can do. Or how are you enjoying it since you come back, Vidar? Oh, my neck. I don't know if the microphone picked up those pops. I actually doubted it because I've deafened it a little bit. But man, those felt good. I just lost interest, but I found a real good clan that makes it super interesting. Hell yeah. Okay, gems to build a prince. Max at 6.k. I want to do it. Just sitting there, but it feels so weird. I'll have no gems. I'm used to 6k. I don't know what to do. You should spend them, buddy. They're not gonna do, like, it's not like you collect interest on them. Lost interest, but found a good clan makes it super interesting, dude. That's amazing, though. That's what you want. You want people to make the game fun, interactive, right? Make it worth getting on and playing. I always tell people, even if I stop streaming Clash of Clans or anything like that, which I don't think I ever will, I could never walk away from the community and the clans that we've built. The people there are just too amazing. I'll try my best to make a YouTube video on it. Or you can be in a clan like mine, depressing and antisocial. I feel like it's not even worth it, though. 6k gems. Yeah, but like, what else are you going to use them for, Makar? Just say, oh my god, I have 6,000 gems? What do you think about that? If you've played that long? Yeah, I've been playing since 2013. So I've been around that long. I get why they got rid of it, right? Because like people were trying to use it as a fucking dating sim, so like they were doing it to keep people safe and other things, right? I heard people, making threats of terrorism fucking over global chat. So I get why they got rid of it, but man, I miss global chat. You know how much I'd love to take because you used to be able to recruit on global chat so easily, right? And you'd go in there and you'd be like, hey, look, I'm this big of a town hall. I'm this level. We're doing this. Who wants to join? You know how easy it'd be for a high end. I'm a completely max town hall 17 on my main account. You know how easy it'd be for me to recruit people with a max town hall 17 that floats in that 56, 57, 5800 trophies. Yeah, I like going to global chat and flexing too. I miss it. I wish it was still around. It'd be so much easier to recruit. But I also understand it. But yeah, we're going to watch some YouTube videos on it. How long are you going to be live? Not much longer. I'm getting towards the end. I used to get all the bitches in Global Town Hall 8 in Legends. Oh, man. I remember pushing into, like, Champs and Master as, like, a real rush, like, Town Hall 10. And just flexing people like, oh, my God, this guy's a Master. Like, he's so fucking cool, right? Because this is when Champ was the highest. So that was a big deal. So that was pretty dope. All right. Oh, I got a book of heroes. I could do it. 9 days for that. Have any OG decorations? I'd have to go take a look. Real quick, I will go take a look for some decorations. Do we go Town Hall 14 on this account? This account's done. There's no upgrades left. Last hero upgrade is being done right now. There's still stuff done in the lab. I'm not David. I'm not doing all that shit. You're saying no, Alex? Is it because it's not rushed? Lab is so fun. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. Keep one Town Hall 13. I don't want it, though. I want to go next Town Hall. Do you perform well in Builder Base? Buddy. Oh, man. Just to annoy you. Damn you, Alex. Yeah, I'm going next Town Hall. I do fine in the Builder Base, but I'm not going to lie. The Builder Base is very boring and is very grindy. So most people don't pay that much attention to it. Next one, I said no because I knew you actually wanted to. Yeah, he's being a pain in the ass. I know you are. So my builder base does fine, but I do not particularly enjoy it, just to be totally honest with you. And we'll just keep it on him. Let's go. I'm gonna go take a look for seeing if I have any old decorations. I actually just remove a lot of them, so I really doubt it. Wow, Jay got hammered and I got 1-starred. Let's fucking go. Jay, are you around? I've had one defense and I got 1-starred, so now I'm definitely ahead of you. Oh, not definitely. I am 31 trophies ahead of you. The base design is fire. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. One of my co-leaders did it for me. I don't think I have any like real OG decorations. No, I don't. I've got before they started. You could stash them. I just got rid of a lot of them. Yeah, Buck. I love Buck. He's one of the founding co-leaders as well. I love that guy. Bro has a Make-A-Wish defense. Oh man. Just that fucking strong, Jay. Are you using the same base I am? I was lower than you to start today, so I wonder if I got an easier schedule than you did, because you and me keep bouncing back and forth. Why don't you place decorations? I don't either, because I have no good ones. I mean, I don't place them because I like the clean look. It's Broom Witches, man. Let's look. Is this guy going to attack at any point? Okay. Let's see my base stand tall. Tall as fuck, boy. Triggers an invis tower. Broom witch spam. Broom witch is just kind of getting egg, not gonna lie. He actually tried? No, I mean... I don't know how he messed up so bad. I thought Broom Witches were like fucking busted. Hella sloppy attack. It didn't look good. It did not look particularly... Oh, I got another one. Now I think Jay will pass me, unless this guy fucks it up too. He's running Yetis and Bowlers? Fireball? Yeah. I don't think this is a 3-star though. Is this even a 2-star? Am I gonna double 1-star? He was already contacted Supercell yesterday. I just got a reply a few hours ago. 8 hours worth of gym has been retraced and refunded and will take approximately 10 business days. I'm literally crying in happiness. I thought you said you already tried and they told you no, Ollie. Or were you talking about the App Store? But I'm glad you're getting your money back though. I'm gonna say Supercell's typically pretty generous about that. Kyle getting that double D. Whoa. Pause. No, I'm not. The good kind. I hate Supercell. Why do you hate Supercell? I got a nice stand here, too. I think this does keep me ahead of Jay, just not by a lot. I wasn't lying. Wake up, make a wish, motherfuckers. I want to say you're wrong, but buddy, I saw Yetis and Bowlers, and I'm like, oh my god, is it 2016? Yeah, I'm ahead of Jay by 4 trophies. We're both at 57. They said no, then I got a reply from another specialist. Her name was Olivia. She retracted the 6.5k gems. I'll get to my 10 days, thank God. Motherfuckers been giving me back my mini accounts. Wouldn't. Oh, I got you. Granted, they were 7, 8, 9. I mean, I've heard that people have problems with that because of security issues, right? So giving access to an account that they can't prove is yours. So, I mean, I get it. It's shitty, though. I've had that happen. I've heard that happen to a lot of people. You know, so we're almost 3 hours deep. What are we at here? All right, cool. Let us, you know what? Let's keep going a little bit. Let's not call it a night yet. Let's keep going. We're having a good night. Let's do some farming on Super Rushed, especially while Dark Elixir is so plentiful. And maybe even hop on Super Tutor too. We'll just have to see how I'm feeling though. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. My ass is getting sore from this seat. God is good. That's right, Ollie. Our night is so good. 15 minutes, please. I have 2 heroes. 2 more heroes to upgrade. 15 minutes. What do you mean? Why do you want me to? You want me to play for 15 more minutes? How is your ass done? Does it need a new seat? That feels like a loaded question, David. Because that sounds like something I would ask Allie. And definitely for nefarious reasons. $80 to Team Water I don't want to waste on COC Hell. I mean, that's a pretty worthwhile cause. Yes, David, that's crazy. Love win. Sometimes David's pretty funny. Very good, thanks for... Oh, just got at max level 8 Builder's Apprentice, 6k gems, bro. That feels so weird. That feels so broke. Is it possible to regain an account by Gmail if it isn't connected to Supercell? If it's not connected to Supercell ID, I hate to tell you, it's probably lost. I don't know of a way to get that. I'm pretty sure if it's not connected to a Supercell ID, I'm pretty sure you're in trouble. Do you have max level Apprentice? On my main account, I do, yes. I have max level of almost all of them. The last one I've actually done is the Laboratory Assistant. And he's like level 11. But Vidar, I hate to tell you, buddy, I think an old account is probably lost if it's not on, unless you have the device it was originally on. Bro, I have 45 gems. That means you're doing something right, buddy. They won't give it back even if you prove them it was made, and the golf passes you got. I assume you mean gold passes. Okay, everybody, bye. Enjoy the road trip with my family. Just came to see my second online family, Kyle, in the chat. I appreciate you dropping by, Ollie. Hope you have yourself a fantastic night, buddy. I have 2550. I never have a lot of gems. I am always so continuously broken gems because I always use them on those builders so quickly, too. I'm at like 2350 on my main. Where are you maxed on your assistants and stuff? I don't regret it, but 6k. 6k is a lot, man. But very soon you'll be very happy to have those 8 hours per day taken off. Those 8 hours are so nice. And I mean they're fucking nice. Ooh. Lab next. I think the lab would feel even nicer only because one lab worker. Yeah, but I think the research potions you can get every week really offset the lab assistant's value. Bye, David. Bye, everybody. See you later, Ollie. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good trip. And that's really just why I said not to go with the lab assistant, right? Because you can literally just come over, like, look at this. This account has a level 1 alchemist, has a level 2 lab assistant, and a level 8 builder's apprentice. This is a let's play account. That's how much I value this. So take that for what it's worth. It's real. The value is definitely there. Fuck, I suck. My favorite account. You just now noticed which one we're on? No, I'm greedy. I like the idea of almost 6-7 book heroes, but I mean, that's fair. If you can get a good use out of them and get some books like that, then go for it, man. You know the value is better, but like instant gratification. Like, I understand. I miss when it would tell you, the Builder's Apprentice would tell you exactly how much time it saved for you total. I miss when it did that. Because I thought that was dope. Have you guys ever heard of a drink called Tahitian Treat? Have you guys ever heard of this? Me when I saved 2,857 days. You guys ever seen this? Tried this? Tahitian Treat? Tahitian Treat sponsor me. I love y'all's fucking drinks. It's a fruit punch soda that has so much sugar and it's fucking delicious. It's so good. I ain't gay. Yes, you are. I don't know who you're trying to fool, but it shouldn't be me. Oh no, we decided he wasn't earlier, didn't we? Oh, so what's the truth? I don't know, David. Maybe you are gay and you do just have bad taste. I couldn't tell you. I give up trying to find out, though. That's where Kyle was at. Fuck, why are you going over there? E. Come on, come on, come on, get in there. 8 hours a day is kind of crazy, though. It's nice, man. It is very nice. It's really nice when you realize that, like, you're about to go to bed and you see, like, something has 16 hours and you're like, holy shit. If I put it on this, I can have this when I wake up. Or something magical, like when you do, like, one of those super long upgrades when you get to a higher town hall, right? And something's like 12 fucking days or something. And you just click it and leave it on there and you're like, wow, this is really going to make this 12-day upgrade a 9-day upgrade. Or an 8-day upgrade. Whatever the math is. I'm bad at math right now. David, do math. He's a math major. He would know. He has a math degree or something like that. What am I doing? Math. I was a math major. Correct. That's why we keep them around, for diversity's sake, plus the math. What was the question? I don't remember. I'm just being an ass. I'm getting tired. I don't know how much more farming I got in me at this point. I said I was LGBT on the job application today highlight. Did you? I didn't think jobs were supposed to or were allowed to ask if that's on your statuses. I thought that information, it was an optional question. I would, I'm a big fan of not telling companies anything more than I have to. So, chat, is Trump a W? And he's a politician, so no. But let's not do that. Let's not do politics here. Fucking flying gnats killing me. No, I'm gay. Maybe I'll get a point. Maybe. I will delete any more messages with that word in it. What, gay? The one thing he does well, in my opinion, gnar the T word. Okay, we're not going to censor somebody because he typed Trump in chat. But we're also not going to talk politics in chat. That's not what we're going to do. Check my base, bro. You will be shocked. You give me 1 second, buddy. I'll check your base. You're right, shit. Because I want this to be a place where we come together and have fun, and not divide. I think the world does a good enough job dividing us already. I don't think it needs our help. My bad, gentlemen. No problem, buddy. I get it. For a lot of people, talking about hot button stuff like that, or just people in general, politics, life, can be fun. But, like, I mean, gaming stream, right? Time and place, plus Man, every time I try and talk about politics, it makes me sad. People can't simply disagree. Um, and everybody thinks they're right. It's stressful enough. I'm trying to wind down around here. You think the Woodshed clan is Democratic or Republican? I don't know if that's a political heavy question. I find that funny. We're actually not a democracy in any stretch of the imagination. We're definitely a dictatorship. Or we're an anarchy. There is no in between. We're neither. Hey, let's stop. I'm with David. Let's stop. Dictatorship or anarchy? Jay, David? Which is it? Because I'm already angry? Why are you angry, David? That means it's a dictatorship. Fuck yeah. It depends on my mood. I'm keeping the peace. Well, I appreciate it. Wouldn't that make it an oligarchy? I don't. Okay, that's a big word for Woodshed here. I need to Google what oligarchy means. Clan co-leaders and such. No, because it's the dictator. If listen, so here's the thing, right? The top. If Woodshed's in a bad mood, it's a dictatorship. It's what I say, and it's very very seldom. It's never like that, right? But you know, it's happened once or twice. And then it's anarchy, where nobody's really in charge and everybody just does whatever the hell they want. So that's the only way I can describe it. Oligarchy? Yeah, I still don't know what that means. But I'm going to stand on the anarchy because it's total chaos. Total chaos. And get... Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them, and some are grosser than others. Make sure you wipe, ladies and gents. Oh, oligarchy. Oh, I got you. Never heard you laugh like that. I'm at Town Hall 10 max right now. Should I play Rusher gameplay right now or the next Town Hall? Like 11, 12, or sound like a tea kettle? That's just me trying to breathe. I'm so sorry, but I'll take a look at your base right now, man. I'm so sorry, buddy. As far as the, I'm coming. VO P2. Mr. Bean, you fantastic base. V0 P2. So you're a Town Hall. Oh shit. He's a Town Hall 2 in Legends. God, how long did that fucking take, man? That's got to be such a pain in the ass. That's so fucking cool, though, man. Very dope, man. Very dope. Round of applause. Seriously. Heckin' W's, man. As far as for the rushing or not, I think the early Town Halls are actually pretty quick, all things considered. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense to rush, not that early at least. I would probably wait until, if you were going to, I'm not saying you should, I'm saying if you were going to, you should probably wait until you get into the higher Town Halls, like 14 to 15, something like that, right? Rush at all costs, don't listen to Alex. He's a bad influencer out here. If you have gold, use it. That part is true. Overall, it's a quick game. Because I feel like Town Hall 13 only took 3 months. Town Hall 14 is apparently quicker. Yeah, no, because in the gaming sphere, I think that's still a long-ass time just to see progress like that. But it's definitely gotten better. Can't imagine it being a lot more worse. No, I mean, it definitely could be worse. I think as far as a game, as far as what Clash has been, this is definitely quicker. But it's in a good spot right now. It's doing better, that's for sure. Con, you give me 1 second, all right, buddy? I'm in the middle of an attack, buddy. You give me just 1 second. I'll take a look, all right? Is it too quick? No. I don't think so. Because it'll start to slowly slow down for you. 15 will be a little slower. And a lot of these are because of hero levels. 14, because it doesn't have as many hero levels total, feels quicker. That's what it is. Thank you, Con, for your patience, buddy. Ooh, ooh. Lightning asked for a Town Hall 17 in the clan chat. I will get to him in a little bit. Because I'm going to have to go find him one. RYG. Town Hall 14. Oh, dude. That's so funny. Attack me if you're gay. Dude, that's so funny. Dude. That's so dumb, dude. That's so funny. Dude, I can't breathe. Oh, what are you on? I'm sober as shit right now, dude. I'm a little tired. That's it, dude. That's fantastic. That's, you know what? That's hilarious. Oh man, that's so damn funny. That's that's hilarious. Oh man, my nose is running a little bit. Ugh. David's gonna have a field day with that one. Yeah, I was about to say, where's David at? We found a base for him. He's gonna fuck his shit up. Dude, that was so funny. Thank you for sharing that, Con. That was funny. Sorry, what were we talking about? There was a guy, we just looked at his base, and the base literally spells out attack if you're gay. And so we said, oh yes, where's David? He'll fuck up his day. And I laughed uncontrollably when I saw it. What's good to get in the event shop? Let's take a look. So this is assuming you haven't already gotten the equipments, right? There's no equipments on this account. Hold on. Let's go to something like this. 3 books of heroes. 2 books of building. The action figure's not bad. Like what books? Heroes, dude. Heroes for sure. I'm not going to opt in because I don't know that I'm going to be here that long. Definitely heroes, though. Books of heroes are the way to go, buddy. Milo's looking a little lackluster, but yeah, your walls are lackluster. You know why? It's probably been a few weeks since you've attacked. You got all your heroes down right now. I don't want to hear a thing. I maxed my walls this event. Try at least a month or so? Damn, yeah, I don't feel bad for not doing your walls. Walls are my least favorite thing to do. Oh. I'm still grinding walls. You know, Allie, no, it's been at least 2. I've been in 2 CWLs and I have not participated in. You know, Allie, if you don't play, that's basically my 12th account now. Whenever I'm in stream, I'm working on walls, not gonna lie. So that's what you're doing in between? In between chats, you're just sitting there grinding away. What is the best equipment for the Minion Prince? The Dark Orb. For sure. Allie, I'm catching up to you. You honestly might be ahead of her in Warway right now. Make him pay for your account. She doesn't play it. She, as far as she's concerned, this is help. Stream to TV, I type when I'm attacking. As many accounts as Jesus had disciples. But this, the 12 is your fault. The 12 is your fault. Your account is the 12th one. Oh. I love doing walls. I finished my town hall 14 walls in one sitting in like 6 hours. You're a nutcase. It's the equivalent of Judas. You know, I had a friend before I left Illinois, right? And she was like, her and her husband both, because I was good friends with both of them. They're like, oh, we should get tattoos together before you move to North Carolina. I was like, sure. I love tattoos. I'm covered. I got 3 of them, right? 3 big tattoos, right? I was like, yeah, dope. What do y'all want to get? And they said, let's do like a pizza, because she worked at a pizza joint that we went to all the time. And I was like, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. And then somebody said, why don't we get one of the silver pieces that Judas got? I said, you want me to get a silver piece that Judas sold Jesus out for? And she's like, no, not actually. I said, no. I said, you said it already. It's too late. I just hate when walls are mixed. It looks ugly. I agree. But I had to tell her, I was like, listen, I don't think Jesus is a spiteful person. But if I get to the pearly gates, he's going to go, oh my God, Kyle, my son, it's so good to see you. He's going to give me a hug. He's going to dap me up, right, whatever. He's going to go, hey, man, that's fantastic. You know, I really love some of those tattoos. I'm glad you dedicated those to me. Hey, what's that silver spot, right? And he's going to, you know. So basically, she wanted to pay for something that would sell her out for all time. I mean, I don't listen. I don't think God cares if you have tattoos. And I don't think Jesus is a petty person. But if there was something he was going to pick to be a little petty over, that might be it. That's kind of what my thought process was. And I was like, nah, there ain't no fucking way. I do need more tattoos, though. As Allie likes to remind me, the mental illness gods need a sacrifice. Got the eagle out. That was nice. God is great. That's right. What's your opinion on atheists, Kyle? I mean, they're fine. I don't have any issues with them. Just because I'm Christian and somebody's not doesn't mean I can't be friends with them and talk to them. So I don't have any issues with them. As long as they're respectful of my beliefs, I'll be respectful of theirs. That's what it really boils down to. I think that's with anybody, though. I don't think that's an atheist thing. I think that's just a people thing. Like, anybody who respects my beliefs, they've at least earned some of my respect, right? Like, I'll respect what you believe in. You know what? Because of that, I won't badmouth whatever you believe in. That's how I feel about that. He says valid. I think as the kids would call it, based. But I'm old, so I don't really know if kids say that. But I do see that in the TikTok comments a lot. Chad, am I old? Like on a scale of when you rate people. Okay, I'm tired of farming. Good night, Kyle, and I'll see you later, buddy. I don't normally outlast Alex. Apparently, how old are you? I am 29 currently. It's all relative, ain't it? Kind of, but that's also what you tell to old people when you don't want to tell them they're old. Pushing 30, I am pushing 30, man. But like, I don't mean like old, because I'm obviously not old, but like, am I unk status? Am I too old for unk status? Okay, so in terms of old, I'd give you 29 on a scale of 100, buddy. I ain't fucking making it 100. I'll be so pissed if I make it to 100 years old. Give you like a 29 out of 80. You unk. That's fair. You know, guys, I got a story. Who's ready for a story? Here we go. Story time, right? When I worked at Vitamin Shop, right, here in North Carolina, I get called your unk, oh god. My grandpa then? I'm young and spry. Uncle Unk? Oh, that's fucking terrifying. I hate everything. When I worked at Vitamin Shop, there was an older woman who come into the store one time. And she said, this was 2020, 21, 22... 20, yeah, it was 21 or 22 one, because I just moved here. Alright, well, David's just fucking gassing himself up right here. And the lady said, you know, my mother lived to be like 110 or something like that, or, you know, some nonsense. She goes, and I really wanted to live to be that long too. What do I need to take that can help me? And I said, listen, I don't want to put down what your life goals are and your beliefs are, but are you sure you want to live to be that old? And she kind of looks at me and she smiles and she laughs a little bit. She goes, what do you mean? I said, think about it. Your mom got to see people get rights that they didn't used to. Like, I mean, like, not, you know, like, I mean, women's segregation, not segregation, fucking votes, right? Like, women's right to vote was like a thing when your mom was around, right? Like, that's an issue she had not to personally combat, but like she got to see to some extent, right? I'm like, imagine what it's going to be like in another fucking 70 years, right? Like, people think we're fucked up now, and we thought people 100 years ago were fucked up by their standards. Imagine what it's going to be like the other way around when we go 100 years forward. And she's like, oh, that makes some sense. And I'm like, yeah, first, and plus, if I can't wipe my own ass, I don't want to be here. Like, as soon as I can't wipe my own butt, somebody fucking send me down the river in a box. That's my favorite Taylor Swift song. Did it work? I don't think it worked. I come back in here, you can't wipe your own ass, and David volunteered to do it for you. I don't think he volunteered to do it for you. Wrap it up on... No, that was it. Like, I couldn't imagine wanting to be 100 years old, dude. Like, I would genuinely... I'd rather live to, like, 70 and still be, like, relatively mobile than live to be 100 and just, like, not be able to wipe my own ass. That's the end. There was no more to it. Damn, I got called Unk. Somebody ban him from the clan. Somebody go kick him. No, I'm just fucking with you. See, now we're going to that dictatorship part. That's what it is. Jay, are you here? Are you still here? Gramp status? Yeah, I absolutely do. I want to continue if I lost my independence. Yeah, 100%. Bro, you give me 1 second, buddy. I'll take a look at your base, alright? Jay, if we do a giveaway for the clan, do we involve the co-leaders or no? The word Unk gets thrown around a lot. I just don't want to be past Unk status. Because, like, I'm still pretty good at video games. So, like, how much of an unk can I be? Nick says no. I don't know. I don't think so either, but I want to see. Because I'm doing kind of a little race with the co-leaders now. What do you think, Jay? Do we do, or do I do one separate for the co-leaders again? Do I do one just for you guys? 6 of us out of 90. Yeah, but if it's trophy pushing related, one of us would be at the top. Excluding myself, right? Because we all know I'm at the top always. Fucking always. So, yes, Hyper. Oh, and I'm 18? Oh, damn it. So I am past unk status. Whatever. Yeah, but you're not unk, you're 18. That's not unk. That's only unk if you're, I don't know. King of the Hill for Co. Oh, shit, that's not a bad idea. Called unk. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Hold on. I meant to go look at that, and I'm getting into the conversations. That's my bad, dude. Y2. UCV. UV. VCR. Could do like we did way back. Gold passes for each town hall level. Aw, dude. Look at that. That's cute. I really like that, man. It's very wholesome as comparison to what I expected when I saw the two people. That's fantastic. Headset did? Probably. But you'll never know. I like this, though. That's really cute, man. So I'm going to do it by Town Hall, Jay, but the only question I have is do I let co-leaders win it, or do I do something separate for co-leaders? Probably make it separate, no? What giveaway? I haven't set it up completely yet, but it's going to be by the town hall for trophy pushing. You probably won't enjoy it because you'll have to go against 15s for it. Because we have so few, we only have 2 14s. I believe you and Greedo. So you'd have to trophy push against Town Hall 15s to make it fair. Whew. Alright, we're doing good on loot. I already got gold pass anyway. Well, dope. Alright. So, almost 3.5 hours in. This might be the longest I've streamed, at least as far as Clash goes. So we're going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. We're going to be back tomorrow, 10 o'clock, same time. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Allie, I love you. I love everybody here. Have a good night. See you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.